I'm that's the wrong one. Oh boy, there we are. Woohoo! Hey, welcome to another episode of ArtCo Drone Solutions. We've got a great show today. Lots to talk about. We're going to be talking about Race Day Quad's lawsuit over the remote ID that's been thrown out. So we'll talk about that. Plus, we got giveaways galore tonight. Tonight, not only am I going to be giving away some Enstrom's almond toffee, but I'm giving away an FPV Racing Drone. Yeah, be giving away that a little later today. Plus stickers and a whole bunch of other stuff. We got people in the chat. Boy, we got a great crowd tonight. So let's start off with a few jokes. As you probably heard, I just got a new job, and I work for a cable company. Not that kind of cable company. It's the kind of cable that we make cables for power supply and data cables for medical equipment and all kinds of other equipment. But before that, many years ago, I used to work at a halfway house for girls who wouldn't go all the way. Mm-hmm. And then it went tits up. Yeah. And before that, I worked at a heavy petting zoo. Yeah. And I could see Bill Ronan like that one. Yeah. Yeah. So, let's get to the joke books, shall we? All right. Adam's girlfriend, Ruth, fell off the back of his motorcycle. He just rode on, ruthless. Yeah. My girlfriend's such a bad cook, she uses the smoke alarm as a timer. Oh. My buddy set me up on a blind date and said, "Heads up," she said, "expecting a baby." I felt like an idiot in the bar just wearing a nappy. Oh. I looked across the museum hall and spotted my ex-girlfriend, but I was too self-conscious to say hello. There was way too much history between us. Oh boy. Yeah, I think. So, all right, just a couple more and we'll get this going. William the Conqueror won so many battles, I can't help wondering if he cheated by soaking himself in vinegar. Oh, that's more like, yeah, enough of that. And what did Spartacus do to the cannibal who ate his nagging wife? Nothing. He's a gladiator. Hey! All right. Let's get this show going on the road. Let's bring in one of my co-hosts all the way from Port St. Lucie, Florida. It is Uncle Bill Ronan. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Artie. What's going on? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I got some new sound effects that I've added to my board. I've got
just what you needed.
Yep. That's going to be my
sound effects says it was. We always need a little. You can't have too many sound effects.
That's right. And then when the super chats start coming in, I get hit.
Yeah. You get hit what?
The train. Okay. Didn't you?
Yeah. No, I didn't hear it, buddy.
No?
No sound at all.
No sound at all? You can't? Oh.
No, what'd you do? You screwed it up, man.
got these all loaded on my Stream Deck and no place to go.
Were you loaded when you did it?
Oh, you know what? I bet I have to go through StreamYards to get to work. Darn it. So, okay, I'll just have to go. Yeah. Okay.
Did that work?
Yeah, that sure did work.
But anyway, so you worked at a petting zoo?
Yeah, a heavy petting zoo.
I was gonna say, how'd you lose your job?
Yeah.
Get a little kind of close to your work, did you?
I think the weasels got out.
Yeah, never trust a weasel.
You know? Yeah, they got out of their cages.
And she fly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's an old joke.
Yep. Yes, it is.
We're an old guy.
So we got a lot of people in the crowd. We've got Jerry Bauer, Johnny DRC, and Barkley 107 Drones, and Charles Galuski and Dominic Morside Hawk, and then we got Dupesta. Okay, good to have you, Warren at your show, and Steven Drones. Good to have you, Steve, and we got Chris Wedgeworth and Uncle Bill's Toys, Bill, of course. And we also have Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk, Mike, Tex Art Drone Guy, and yeah, we got a whole bunch of people. That is awesome.
Did you say Charles Galuski?
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh, all right. I should start paying attention to what you're saying, I guess.
Galuski, Potato.
107 Drones. Got all kinds of friends in here.
Yeah, we got a couple of new people in there. Oh, yeah. And Twin, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, Drone Words, TT, good to see a lot on from Trinidad and Tobago. Awesome. Cool. And so we had some big news this week that the Race Day Quad's lawsuit against FAA or against Drone ID got tossed out. So
I heard.
What are your thoughts on that whole thing? Is it a big deal? Is it?
I don't know. I'm not worried about some Karen sneaking up on me like that. I'll just brain her. That's what I would. We should be able to be hidden. And well, if we're not doing anything wrong, nothing's going to happen, and people can find you anyway. It's not like you hide in the woods while you're flying your drone. Thing is, you're supposed to be line of sight anyway, aren't you? Oh, but you're getting rid of that. Well, all right. Well, if you want things like the ability to go beyond line of sight, you got to. There's some give and some take. Do I want it? No, I don't want it. It's pain. It's going to be another pain in the ass.
Yep.
I think DJI will shortly make a software solution in their Fly app, and then the drone already collects the information that they want. So they just it just has to make it available. So I don't think it's that big a deal. I don't know what they're going to do with, like, say, the DJI FPV.
Yep. I know on the Air 2 and some of the newer drones, they already have ADSB. So all they have to do is upload some firmware, and that'll, give them all the information for remote ID. So.
Here's the thing. Line of sight is pretty damn close. No matter what anybody says, I can see 2 miles. Did I see that little tiny little dot there? That's a bird. Okay, oops. I think a nice, maybe a compromise in it, which they'll never ever do, is if you fly beyond line of sight, would be the time that they would actually want you to have it on board. But again, they can't trust us to do that.
Right.
Once it's in and it's running, you won't even know it's there. So it's not going to be that big an issue. I'd imagine.
I like what
I was hoping I was
Drone said.
reading it. I read it wrong. I was hoping they wouldn't use RID for sub 250 recreational,
Hmm.
which would be a big boon to the Mini 3 and the Mini 2 and all the Minis. Because I think that would push people towards that.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yep.
but again, the idea is why safety. The tracking is for what? Safety for people, so you can help catch people that are doing the wrong thing. Okay, all right. You're not gonna, it's not like you're gonna drop 20 pounds of heroin in a prison with with a Mini 2. So what do I think? I think we got to just sit back, wait and see for now. I mean, if you've already
Yep.
owned your drones, you're not going to worry about it from what I understand until next year. But anything sold after September 15th is supposed to have it on it now.
Right.
So buy your drones now. Anyway, and like I said, what a great time. The fact that I just bought a DJI FPV. I bought one used
Yeah,
from
I
TJ
saw
Grady.
that.
Thank you, TJ Grady. Gave me a great
I
deal.
I saw
Like
your
new.
video. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, it was my first day flying it. I put 3 batteries through it, and then I mean, first I put a couple, but I was, being scaredy cat and staying kind of high. But I did dive my backyard a few times there. I don't know if that's what I showed on the. Look how close I'm almost diving on my yard, and that was to show the guy that was standing there with me. He's my boss, because he stopped by to drop something off. I said, "You want to see it?" He said, "Yeah." Wow, is that fast? Wow. I said, I was in sport mode. I was doing about 63, zipping past the yard. So,
Wow.
I mean, something like that might piss the neighbors off. The fact I was buzzing the backyard's kind of close, but thing's loud.
Yep.
And it's
Yeah, it
just like,
is.
it seems like fun. I'm going to enjoy having it, uh,
Cool. Cool.
so I'll
Oh,
be flying.
and let's see. Do you have any drones that use a smart controller or a controller that already has the built-in display?
No,
No.
I don't have a smart controller.
Uh,
I don't
because
know.
with
I'm
those
smart enough to
goggles,
control it myself. I'm sorry, what?
with those goggles of yours, you could connect
Stream.
an HDMI cable to a smart controller, and you could see you could fly FPV with like your Air 2, Air 2S, your Mavic 3, or the Mavic 2 Pro.
Maybe down the road. I'll tell you something that irritated me though. I when I got it, it needed to be updated. I don't think he flew it since last December. So I did all the updates on it using the Fly app. I hooked the USB up to the goggles and updated the drone, updated the batteries, the controller, everything good to go. But then it said the goggles needed to be updated and wouldn't do that through the Fly app. So I hooked up the DJI software, downloaded that, hooked it up to my PC, uploaded my firmware on my goggles to the latest version, and now the Fly app doesn't work properly on my phone anymore. It doesn't
Oh,
recognize the drone there. It comes up as a storage device now.
boy.
Since I did that, which is kind of disappointing, because I was getting the Fly app worked on the phone, but all you were getting was a view screen, which was fine. If I wanted to show I wanted to show the guy this is what I see, and it didn't work, and that was
Hmm.
hmm.
Sucks. Yeah.
It did work before that. It didn't work after that. So
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe something in the settings. I'll take a look at it. But I saw people online complaining, saying, don't update the firmware in your goggles." Now I think I might know what they were talking about.
There you
I was
go.
hoping I could stream, without having to buy a smart controller. Stream
Yep.
from because as you know, I stream a bit.
Right. Yeah.
That's all I
Yeah.
do. That's all I do. Too lazy to make video.
Now I like the video of the canal that runs behind your house, and next time I'm out that way, I want to fish that canal.
Yeah, that's the canal I've never caught any fish in. There's
Well,
fish. The local boys, I've seen the local kids fishing there, and pick the right time of day and do it right and everything.
yeah,
I just
you gotta do it early in the morning or late in the evening. Yeah.
I've done it with spur of the moment with that fake bait that was in my tackle box and threw it in.
Right. Go
Send
get
an
some
angel one.
shiners, live minnows, and put a bobber on it. Flip it out there. Might who knows? That's pretty brackish water, so you'll probably catch some snook back there. And
Huh.
yeah,
That'd be nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
those are good eating fish. But I don't know if I'd eat anything out of the there because with all the rainwater that gets washed in there, and there's probably not the best quality water to fish
And the
in.
canal? Yeah, that canal's gets a lot of water through it. I mean, it's okay. I stopped crapping in it, so it's all right now. I think it'd be all
There
right.
you go.
I was trying to get the fish to show up. It didn't work though. Or I've never seen an alligator in there, by the way, just
Yeah,
to be clear. Somebody commented about the alligators got them all. More likely a turtle. But
yeah.
no, I haven't seen any alligators around here. I see a lot of lizards. That's why I was on a stream the other night, Matt North's stream, and that what's his name, Dan, was talking about seeing this. He's from Tampa area. I guess they don't have big lizards like we have here. Matty said he hasn't seen them either. Like everybody was all excited when they were here for the meetup, and they saw the really big lizards on the tree. I see them all the time. So maybe that's just around here, I guess, in the Treasure Coast, because there's like a family of them that was living behind my. I've shuttered. Well, they're just decorative, but I have these wooden shutters on this one window over here. And they would go behind it, and I guess, and stay warm, in the heat, in the sun, and stay warm. And
Right.
and you could hear them skittering around the outside of the house. It's very annoying and scratching up my paint.
Yep.
But one of them,
And
shit,
they're probably those red-headed agamos.
I don't know. I never bothered to identify them. They do give my dog something fun to chase.
Now, iguanas, I don't think they go that far north, but they're mostly down by Miami, right around Hollywood and that area, because it stays warm there all the time. But they have an issue with them down there because what they do is they dig around the if you have a seawall, and they could compromise the seawall because they dig down there, and it'll cause that seawall to collapse, and sidewalks, and oh god, they crap. Oh god, it's like having geese here. They just crap all over the place.
In Pennsylvania, we had a lot of Canadian geese that were doing stuff like that, actually.
Oh.
But anyway.
Speaking of iguanas, let's welcome all the way from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It is Matt DeCundiff. Welcome, welcome.
Speaking of iguanas, what?
Thanks.
Hi there.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't know. You ever get an urge to fall out of a tree when it's cold out?
Not really. God damn, Art. Thanks.
Good. I'm glad you brought somebody in because I'm a little. I'll be honest with you, Artie. I'm a little under the weather at the moment. I went home early from work, a little ill today. So
not feeling good.
No. But
you're taking care of it with some adult beverage, though. What are you drinking tonight?
Just wine. Oh. Taking it easy. Just wine. Yeah. It's good for the
soul.
I
went and got honey whiskey. Yep. A local distillery down in Durango, Colorado.
Yeah, I used to do the honey.
Yeah.
I used to do the honey. Yeah, honey bourbon.
Yeah.
Start drinking again.
Still do sometimes.
Yeah.
Beam makes pretty good honey bourbon. So a couple of companies do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bill, are you flying?
Yeah, I wanted to try something different. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you got one of the shirts? I was going to buy
I got it
one.
a while ago. I got it a while ago. It was just sitting.
All right, we got Jordan in the chat. Welcome, who I'll be flying with tomorrow. And by the way, he's the gentleman that donated the drones that I'm going to be giving away over the next several weeks. So, which is cool.
Are you flying tomorrow?
See how I feel. Yeah, I'd like to.
I have a.
I don't want to be in the car for an hour and a half and have to. I'll tell you offline what was wrong with me.
All right, we got another Floridian all the way from Gainesville. Gainesville, the ever quiet Adrian
Quiet.
Mateo. Welcome, Adrian.
Quiet.
Don't start no shit. There won't be no shit.
Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit.
What's going on, Art?
Hey,
High five.
What's going
Good
on,
to
brother
see
Bill?
you.
How you doing, Mr. Matilda? That's your name,
Matilda.
There you go.
Matilda.
Nah, yeah, Uncle Bill. Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit. You damn right. I'm getting tired of a whole bunch of fucking pussies that just don't know how to keep the fucking mouth shut, and I'm getting sick of it. I'm sorry, Art. I apologize. I know that your mouth is quite filthy when you want to, so I could probably say a couple of things if I want to. But anyway, Matt, if that dumb, retarded son of a bitch is watching, fuck you very much. You know who you are. You wanna go? If you wanna do a stream tonight, I'm not doing the one tonight. Feel free, knock yourself out.
He probably will.
And I'm sure he probably know who the fuck I'm talking about.
He does.
Yeah, I think I probably know.
I love everybody.
I love
Yeah.
everybody. Adrian does too.
Hey, I do too, Uncle Bill. But
He
you know,
does.
you know what the problem is, Bill,
I
is
thought
that
you did. I thought you were kidding at first. I'm sorry that you're mad at somebody. It's not. That's not good for your soul, brother.
And the thing is, Bill, it's not even a part of being mad. It's just a part that it aggravates me that it's so fucking petty
No
that it
respect.
shouldn't even be happening. And again, I'm sorry that a lot of people don't know that I do get a little razzle dazzle. You know what I mean? And
We had a good little conversation last
But
night
hey,
on the
I
phone
believe that
about it.
everybody is the same way. We all human. We get a little pissed off. But something you gotta slap somebody in the mouth and let them know that, hey, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. I'm done, Art. That's it. I'm done.
Good to have you, Adrian.
I love
Have a good evening.
Oh
Hey,
man,
maybe you'll win a drone if you.
what was that?
Maybe.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, that was you?
What the hell? Was,
Who
what
can
the hell is that?
Try to hit the dumb button.
I'm a little late. There was a delay in our, on Adrian's speech there. Sorry about that. I'll try to be a little more, up to. Go ahead, Adrian. Start to talk again.
All right. So like I was saying.
There you go. I feel better now. All right, now say whatever you want because I don't really care.
hey, Matt, but I tell you what, I guarantee you that little pig squeak is actually probably watching right now.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I don't care either, dude. I'm done.
I don't care anymore.
Again, I'm not doing a stream tonight. Knock yourself out, fruitcake.
Why aren't you? Why aren't you?
Huh?
Why aren't you?
First of all, I'm working fucking 12, 13, 14, 15 hours a fucking day at work is tearing me up, number one. Number two, you know what I mean, with this fucking back pain, I don't feel like doing shit. And number three, you know what I mean, I got some fucking videos that I want to go ahead and make, and I haven't even started doing it yet because it's I don't really have any to just get up and do it. I just want to sit in my fucking bed with a heating pad or lay down and just sleep.
What's this shit? You got a Phantom 4 Pro V2?
I'm not telling you shit. Look at my download thing.
I saw it. I saw it. This guy picked up a Phantom 4
I told you I was going to get one when I told you, talk to your boy that you say he was selling one. I told you, Kid Encantable, you never did. You never got back to me.
That's a good drone still, bro.
Yep.
They're good. It's still a good drone. You know, I know. Dude, Max Air picked up two of them.
Bro.
He got a Phantom 4 Pro, and then he got a regular Phantom 4. Both of them in a package.
Okay. The one I got, which again, I'm going to do an unboxing and a first impression video later on, or probably tonight later on or whatever. I got the Phantom 4 Pro V2.0, the Phantom 4 Pro Plus V2.0.
Oh, you got the screen on the controller.
Yes, sir. I got the screen in it.
Yeah, I don't like that screen. It's too small for me.
That's the difference between the Pro and the Plus. The Plus is the one that comes with the built-in screen on the remote.
Yep. Yeah, that's the one that James from My PI Dream started out with. and then that finally went toes up, and now he's flying the Air 2S, and he loves it.
Hey, the Air 2S is a freaking beast. I'm not getting rid of that drone.
Mr. Max Air, Mr. DJI Sucks, is buying DJI stuff left and right, and now he's got his eyes. He's got his eyes set on an Air 2S. So
Cool.
I think
Cool.
after we flew Miami Beach that night, he wants one.
By the way, Mr. Uncle Bill, how you liking that bird?
Well, I just flew it the one day so far because I've been working. You know the deal.
I hate it, but so far that
I didn't put these on here, by the way, just so you know. Pretty sure they're supposed to go on a drone.
That was TJ. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are Ken Heron eyeballs, aren't they?
Yeah. So I'm all Karen Heroned out. I got a Ken Heron shirt. I got
see
Ken
that.
Heron. I'm sorry, Adrian. What were you saying?
Well, because you really interrupted me, let me repeat myself.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
I was saying, how are you liking that FPV drone with the first impression? How you like it? You like it or you don't?
Oh, so far, yeah. You know, I haven't broken it. You know.
I knew you would.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Yes,
you leave it in normal mode and in sport mode. It's easy to fly.
It hauls ass in sport mode.
Yeah, I was doing sport in that little short I threw on my Facebook page. And Charles was asking, why did I shrink it? Well, I was shrinking it because I was trying to upload it into I wasn't going to post it. I was just going to put it in Facebook Messenger in your group, Maddie, with the Totos and like that. What do you call it? Quad Mafia.
Quad Mafia group.
Yeah, because you supposedly can upload a file, but it said it has to be less than 83 megs. So I kept shrinking it and shortening and making it a little less quality. Finally got it to 80 megs, and still told me it was too big. So probably just doesn't like the kind of file it is. And I said, screw it, I'll put it on Facebook.
Hey,
So
Bill, Charles Galowski want to know if you're also carrying Ken Heron's child, Ken Heron's baby.
No, I've been fixed a long time ago.
Yeah, that's why he's got 2 Shih Tzus.
I'm just his play toy. Speaking of which,
Speaking of
I just put this on just
you put the
before I
arms
came
on
in.
there, huh?
Oh,
I just put them on.
They're good to have.
And I ordered a backpack that this will fit in with the arms still on it. So
You know what I hear? The prop adapters with like regular props
don't
make it fly so much better.
No, they don't.
Yes. For freestyle they do, not for not for cruising they don't. It doesn't make a difference when you're cruising. But for freestyle, ask Steve. Steve has them on his, I believe. He's in the chat. He just came in. I hear they are awesome for freestyle. But I wouldn't know because I don't own one.
One thing is that once you change the whole kit, it's not like that, quick release.
No, you got to put screws in and all that shit.
Yeah, now you got to unscrew the motherfuckers.
Yeah, they use prop nuts.
I got them. I got something else kind of interesting. Oh,
have you guys seen the pictures of the new Avata?
Everybody, I haven't. Can you share something? What the hell is that?
There's new pictures out of it.
I keep hearing people talk about it, but I don't know what that is.
So I'll show you. Hold on, I'll bring it up real quick.
Do tell, Matt.
Sure.
You seen these, Maddie?
What's that? Let me go back to StreamYard.
That's a bunch.
Yeah,
of
those are the bumpers for the batteries.
Yes, goes under and he goes around there. I checked that out. It's pretty cool. Don't worry about it falling off.
I'm gonna show you something. It will actually work better. Hold on, I'll go get it.
Well, it's a bumper for the battery plus it actually raises it up 10 millimeters.
Hey, brother Bill, I think that these actually work better.
Skids.
These are actually landing gears for that drone. It just snap right in place.
How much are they?
This only cost me like $9 on Amazon.
Amazon, man. Amazon's got all that shit.
Wow. I think this was $8, but it's something like that. But it's just a rubber baby buggy bumper. And you just pop it on. Yeah,
but this one actually keep your drone completely off the fucking ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, this just brings the ass up a little bit. I don't know.
Sharing the screen there.
Mm-hmm.
but it's soft, so it gives you a little cushion when you land too. Yes, it's a battery diaper. Exactly.
Small
Mm-hmm.
battery
I
diaper.
could have used a diaper today, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Boy,
there
I-
it is.
I bought a
Oh,
red
cool.
cowl for it too.
Can you make it big?
Yeah, I can make
Ah.
it bigger.
I can make it big, fella.
Okay. Is that called
There we go.
DJI Avatar?
Avata.
Avatar.
Avata. Yep. There's another picture. There's the camera.
Is that like
Oh.
a new FPV drone? Is that what it is?
Yeah, this is the new Cinewhoop that'll be out this month.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
Interesting.
So I take it that the body in the back, that's the whole
That's
battery.
the battery. That's the battery.
Okay.
And then we have this thought that this part right here will pop off, and the action camera will mount inside of there.
So are we gonna be able to fly that with our V2 goggles?
Okay, now here's the thing. I have gotten some information that the package, the pricing there's a big gap. So the low end and the high end, there's a really big gap. And that tells me that the drone will most likely be sold by itself. Okay.
Interesting.
So let's put it this way. The low end package is about $650. That's just the drone. That's just the drone. That's got to be, because what else would be just $650? Not the combo. So there's multiple combos to this, and the low end package is going to be about $650, and that, I think it's going to be just the drone, which means it'll work with the controller and the V2 goggles that are with the original DJI FPV drone.
Or it's the drone and the controller.
Or it's the drone and the controller, but I think the
Right.
controller's the same. The controller's going to be the same as the one you have now.
Too big. I got 3 different bodies for that drone too.
Now, also, the motion controller for the DJI FPV drone
Yeah.
will work with this.
Oh no shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh nice. Okay.
So I've heard that the price is going to be for the drone, the controller, the motion controller, and the Fly More combo with all the batteries is going to be around $1,388.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now a big.
$1,388, not just $1,299, and they're adding tax on that.
Nope,
Now that you-
Because that's the same as the old one. Is $1,299.
$1,388. That's for the Fly More with the motion controller and all. Yep.
that
Oh, with
means
the motion controller.
you can buy 2 drones for the price of one completely ready to fly kit. Then
Now listen, there's many combos.
But you're getting
There's
the
many
goggles, though,
packages. There's a lot of packages. There's the drone, then there's the drone and controller, then there's the drone controller and goggles, then there's the drone and just the motion controller.
Well, you know what? We can't
There's
jump the gun on this because they may sell just a drone separately, so you can buy a second drone.
Exactly.
then
That's what I'm
instead-
saying. It'll be compatible, most likely.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm hoping you're right, and it makes sense. What you're saying makes sense, but don't put it past them to say, well, you can get just the drone, but you still have to have the new goggles and the new controller. So if you buy the full kit, you can have 2 drones. I don't know, a second drone when you smash the shit out of the first one.
Well, the lower end combo is why I think it's going to be the drone only, is for the people that own the DJI FPV drone now and they want to send a Cinewhoop, and it'll work with what they have now.
Mhm.
I
It
think
seems,
it's gonna be the same
it seems like an
controller.
awful lot for just a Cinewhoop, though, Maddie. I bet you comes with a controller.
The Cinewhoops now are running $500-$600 for the good ones.
now,
For freestyle, for regular Cinewhoops, like not the DJI. Like
I know, but DJI. When you think of DJI, I mean, all right. Let's look at the old drone. I know this isn't the old drone; it's a new drone, it's new technology. But the old drone, for $1,000, you got a controller, goggles, and a drone and a battery. Forget the battery. You have to have a battery, but just the goggles are $570, right? The controller is $150 if you buy them separately. So that's $600 or $720. So that's telling me the drone itself is $280. Now you got discounts because you bought it all together. So
yeah,
basically the drone is $325.
What I
So
have,
why would this drone be twice as much money as the old FPV drone?
what
Is
I
it?
have in front of me is a SKU list and the combo and what's in the combos. And the DJI Avata
Sure.
is a combo by itself.
Hey, can you share that, Marty?
Damn you.
It's got a SKU list. He says.
Yeah. You share.
Screw loose.
Yeah.
What?
I will.
Stevie
Hold on.
actually said that she's a screamer. Yeah, that I said last night.
Let me see if I can pull it up without
Hey, brother John, how you doing, buddy?
sharing where it came from. Hold on. I'm gonna
By the
try.
way, guys, hey, drones are us.
Drones are us. Cool.
Okay. I guess I'll show this. Hold on.
Oh, I asked you like 2 hours ago. Share the
I know,
screen.
but I don't want to. I do not want to pull out. I don't want to throw out the source of where it came from. That's the problem.
Oh.
I'm trying to do it without telling where it came from.
Put out the information, you pansy. Let's go.
All right, hold on. Here, I'll just share my whole screen. Screw it. Here.
There you go.
Put your finger over it. That'll work.
That's what she said.
There's
Well, this isn't. Oh, finally.
there's the SKU list and what's in the combos.
I'm gonna maximize. All right. Let's see.
Got that?
Okay.
Mm.
See the Avata by itself right here?
Yeah.
Then you got the V2 goggles.
You come.
Then you have the goggles and the motion controller combo. Here's the Avata Pro combo right here.
Okay. So
Smart combo.
It's actually listing goggles version 2.
Yeah, they're calling them the DJI Goggles 2 instead of V2. Now they're calling them Goggles 2.
Yeah, but there's one that it says V2 right in the middle.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that V2 or is that yeah? It's got to be V2. That's
No, in quotes it says V2.
There it is right here. So
Yeah.
This is why I tell you that it's going to be backwards compatible.
Well, let's hope.
So
Let's welcome all the way from Las Vegas, Tom Dowling,
Tom,
Lens Capture. Welcome.
Hello, gents. How's
up,
everybody
buddy?
doing? Adrian,
how you doing,
Bill?
buddy?
Maddie.
hey,
Hi, Tom.
Thank you for the invite. And by the way, those DJI Goggle 2s are another DJI money grab. Thank you. My V2s work fine.
so do mine.
Please tell me they're compatible.
So do mine.
Please.
They will be. I think they will.
Looks like it might be.
I hope so.
Yeah.
You know, that could potentially be another first for DJI. Okay.
Yeah.
Could
So
be.
I'm very interested in this drone. I mean, this actually looks like the drone they should have released first. Okay.
You would
Especially
think so.
with the Cinewhoop, right, Maddie? I mean,
You would think
a
so.
lot safer starter drone.
Yep. Without a doubt.
Now, Marty, this is gonna be like this is like a true FPV drone. It's not like the DJI FPV, right?
No, this is going to be just like the DJI FPV, except
It'll do everything that one
It'll
does.
do everything that one does, except just not freestyle as good.
It'll be more adept at indoor flying also.
Yeah. It'll have
Oh.
GPS on it, and it's got sensors on the bottom, all that crap.
Yes,
Okay.
a smaller form factor.
Hello, Leonard, JSK Enterprise, and we've
Lenny.
got Mike, Fly Zone
Fly Zone.
Drone, and
Oh,
Laura, little llama Laura. Welcome. Mickey McH. Welcome. Michael Blade.
I don't know. I
Mr.
think
J.
Brooks, I miss you, bro. I miss flying the
Not that
Hudson,
big.
trying to catch trains along the Hudson.
I got a
Hey,
big
Bill.
head. These don't seem that big.
Bill,
Mhm.
I got something
What?
for you that
I'm blind.
that you might
What?
be interested in Jensen Beach, which is not far at all from you. Somebody lost.
I could walk there in about 10 minutes.
Somebody lost a female and male bulldog, and the female was found, the male was not. and my friend is asking me if I could use my drone to see if I could search for her. It's a $2,400 reward, and I told her that I am too far from Jensen, but I have somebody that lives near there.
Oh
So-
shit,
Ooh.
When did you lose the dog?
man.
Last Sunday,
Somebody's got him already.
Bill.
The bulldog. Yeah, he's not surviving out there on his own for too long.
That's what I said. I said they
Oh,
lost him last
that's
Not a
Sunday.
bulldog.
Somebody grabbed him.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
You know,
That's what
Was
I
he
said.
chipped?
Port St. Lucie's got over 200,000 people living it. There's a lot of people here. I mean, it wouldn't just be wandering around free without somebody noticing
That's what
it. I
I
would
told
imagine.
her. I said there's no
Especially
way.
Was the
domestic
dog
dog.
chipped?
I don't know. She never said. She just said there's a $2,400 reward, and they're still looking for him.
Well, hopefully,
Okay.
if she's able to put up $2,400, she had the
Hey,
foresight
East
to
Dad.
chip those dogs.
Yeah.
Bulldogs. First off, don't come cheap, and they are
No,
high
they do not.
maintenance.
Yep.
High maintenance.
Oh, they're very high maintenance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The wife wants one in the worst way. I said, look, my back is so bad from the job, I can't lift that thing up into the RV.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
big. ones. They get
She's
big.
like, oh, get a
Shih Tzus.
ramp. Yeah. I'm
Shih
not carrying
Shih
a
Tzus
ramp.
rock, baby. Shih
No.
Tzus.
German
Or
Shepherd.
get a Frenchie. Frenchies are a little small.
I'm watching the in-laws dog, a little Yorkie teacup. This little bastard. Where'd he go? Where is he? Oh, there he is.
No, we're looking at a shepherd at this point. So
You want to say hi? You want to say hi? I might keep you. Come here. Come here.
My Shih Tzus protect me.
Look how
They're funny.
little-
When I take it, we have a window in our shower, so I open it up to let the steam out. When I take a shower, the dogs know this, and they
Oh,
and they protect me from out there.
She's so little. So little. Look how
Yep.
little.
Well, Yorkies are little. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching them for the in-laws. They're at unfortunately their house
Cool.
got tenanted for freaking termites, so now they're stuck in a hotel.
Oh,
That sucks.
oh boy.
Ooh, sunset looks nice.
Third eye view. Good to see you.
What's up,
Hey,
Robinson?
pilot.
Robinson. All right, what am I doing?
Hey, Marty, how you over there?
Reverend Fuss. Good to see you.
Mike says, mate my Shih Tzu with your bulldog, and we'll have a bullshit.
Yep. Oh God, I forgot you.
Hey, Marty,
It
how's
was
the
much
weather?
funnier when Harry told it on Dumb and Dumber at that party.
Oh, yeah.
that was funny.
I did see most of that movie.
What's up? What's
Hey,
going on?
Ken. Good to see you.
What's
No,
up?
I was, Marty, how's the weather over there? It's pretty hot
Right
over
now,
there.
it's freaking beautiful.
Hi, Ken. Thanks for the shirt.
Sunset stuff.
Yeah, I thank
Nice.
Ken. I got one of your
Lined up.
shirts as well. Good to see you.
Oh boy.
And Andrew Silverfox. Welcome,
Hey,
welcome. Good to see you.
Hey, Age.
Ooh, what the hell?
I've had shepherds before, by the way. They're great dogs.
I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know shepherds.
my
Very smart, very protective.
yeah, my uncle had a fuel oil company as far as delivery. So he had like 4 delivery trucks in the local neighborhood to deliver number 2 fuel oil, and I used to help him out in the wintertime. And your co-pilot was always a King German Shepherd sitting in the other seat, because you took receipts at that point. You took cash at that point on drop-offs. 450 gallons here, 400 gallons there. Back then that was, I don't know, maybe $60. For fuel oil.
What was the name of our
And
shepherd?
you'd have a King German Shepherd sitting next to you.
No. German Shepherd. Remember the German Shepherd we had? No. Hemi was a freaking pit bull.
Yeah, we were real original. When I was a kid, our German Shepherd was named Prince.
Prince.
Very original people.
Most of them were Queenie, King, Brutus.
Cheyenne, that
Right.
was his name. Her name was
Tin,
Cheyenne.
tin, tin.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The only dog that ever took me down that actually bit me was a German Shepherd. By the way,
Wow.
a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
I got into a
And what
fight.
did you do to piss him off, Bill?
He's chasing his master around the yard. We were playing Ring-a-Lario or some silly thing that young tweens play, and chasing his guy because I was much smaller than I am now, and he literally came up and bit me around my rib cage and yanked me down to the ground.
I got into a fight with
He
the wife
let
one
me
night.
go right away. He didn't maul me, but I got too close.
My pit bull Hemi bit me right in the ass, and I still have the teeth mark bite He bit me right in the ass because I was yelling.
Why do you call your wife a pit bull? That's not right. Oh, it's a different bite. I'm sorry. I got
bite.
it wrong.
Ooh.
So I used to have to walk into some strange apartments back in the day on the job, and the big dogs never. I was never worried about the big dogs because big dog coming down the hallway, you could get a punch in on. Okay, you could stand your ground. Those little suckers, man. Man, they grab. You know, we used to wear the half boots. You know, the boondocks, and they would grab you around there. And the only thing you could do is field goal the dog down the hallway, and that never went over well with the citizens you were serving. You know?
Not all little dogs are like that. My dog would just love you to death and kiss you and lick you, and like they're terrible.
Well, I had a couple of large framed shepherds that they would let you in the house, no problem. You just wouldn't leave, though. You know, the only way you left the house was under escort. Otherwise, they would entertain you until somebody showed up.
Yeah,
they'd show you where everything was. By the way, here's where the family jewels are. Here's where they keep the extra cash. Okay, and by the way, here's where the dog bones are. So you want to get some.
Yeah, I was going to say, here's the dog bones, and if you want to stay in our good graces,
there you go.
but I had at one point a setter and a short-haired collie. And we would go out and come home, and the pillows in the living room would just be torn to hell. And the collie would be in the bathroom sitting in a pool of piss, shaking like a leaf. So, of course, you know, Lad would get the brunt of it. And then leaving one day, forgot something upstairs, came back up the stairs, came inside. Lad was already in the bathroom sitting in a little pool of piss. And meanwhile, I go around the hallway and I look into the living room, and there's Sligo, the Irish setter, just going to town on the pillows. So that was the day Lad got vindicated. Okay, you know, the Irish setter was very, very cunning, and I actually a friend of mine took him, and they owned a neighborhood bar, Gillespie's Bar and Grill. So the Irish setter fit in perfectly in Gillespie's Bar and Grill.
In an Irish bar.
Yeah.
I'd say
he would smile for beer.
One of the sweetest animals, and that you know, as long as you didn't threaten any of their family, that you ever could imagine was my biggest dog, was my Newfie. I had a Newfoundland dog.
Oh, they're humongous. Yeah.
And what a doll, though. I mean, just a great temperament, great family dog, great anything dog. They're very strong. The only sad thing about them, they don't live that long. You know, those giant dogs.
Because they're so large, You're
lucky if you get 10 years out of them.
In the 5-borough group, guy used to come out all the time with his dog on all the meetups. The coolest dog you ever wanted to meet. Wore sunglasses and had a bandana. Okay? And you had to choose your landing zones. He kept you on your feet. Okay? It was part of the sport. Okay? So you had to pay attention to where you were landing. Otherwise, you were the one playing fetch at that point. Okay? But he used to come to almost every meet when this is going back to, I think, 2016, 2017. That's when 5-borough was really growing big.
Hey, Lake Pilot, how you doing, buddy? Akirasha, Mickey H, Little Lama Laura, how you doing? Hey, 107 Drones. Mike.
And that concludes the dog section section of the show.
This segment's sponsored
all right,
by
let's
Purina.
talk about cats, shall we?
Let's talk about drones. I hate cats.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Yukonuba.
Let's go back to Uncle Bill's ugly headset that he had on his face a little while ago. That thing is cool.
My ugly what?
Ugly headset. The goggles. They're ugly, but they're pretty cool.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my headset. How did you know they were ugly?
Oh, not that. I'm not. Bill.
Your goggles, your V2s.
Family show, Bill. It's a family show. I don't know how dirty you are, dirty old man.
No, not me. Must be another Uncle Bill.
Well, we're not talking about Tom. Tom is not like you.
I got two sets of goggles. I got these two. Will I ever wear these again? I wonder.
Oh, cool.
My fat sharks. This hobby's getting expensive.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're stuck accessorizing. But Adrian just picked up the Phantom 4 V2. Was that what I heard?
Very
the Phantom 4 Pro V2.
Mm-hmm.
But in the Plus model. So the Plus model is nothing but a 5.5 inch crystal sky. So size-wise, it's almost the same as the DJI RC and the Smart Controller and the RC Pro. Just about the same screen size. I forget what the
Mr.
nit.
JRC,
how
thank
bright
you
it was,
very
though.
much for that super chat. Let's get that train going that I can't get the.
Well, wait. He's asking a pretty interesting question. Is $439 a good price for a DJ Mini 2 package? Which one? I mean, you mean a Fly More package? Yeah, that's a good price. Sure, it is. Depends. How many hours has it got on it? How many flights does it have on it? Is it?
Yeah, how many
how many
batteries
times-
are included?
Yeah. Well, if it's a Fly More, it'll have 3. But how many charges are on the batteries?
How many
is that a good
cycles?
price?
Right.
Sure, it
Yeah.
is. Sure, it's a good price. I know from 4. I know from 4.
There you go.
You get to Fly More for free at least. 6. It's 6 new. So yes, pretty good price. Somebody must be wanting to buy the Mini 3. They're selling their Mini 2, I'd imagine.
Most likely.
Well, I like to
still
get
have
the
no
Mini
complaints.
2 because it'll work with my smart controller here. I have 3
Little Laura
drones,
Lama wants me to show my glass off. See, this is little Laura Lama's glass that I bought from her. Isn't that cool? And we play trivia. And this is like something we yell at each other constantly. Cheat! Boo! So there you go. I showed it, Laura.
There you go.
Sorry. Artie, I shamelessly used your stream.
So where's James? Hopefully James is watching. He's probably having waffles right now.
It's hurtful. You got us, and it's like, where's James? Where's James? Where's James? I'm a
Always
little hurt.
looking for somebody better.
I know. Some people are never satisfied.
You know what? Bill, you're married to a Filipina, and Tom,
As far as I
you're
know.
married to a Filipina. So,
Yep.
hey.
So is that the
Trevor
next
Fuss,
topic?
thank
Is
you.
that the next theme we'll cover?
How many of us are married to Filipinas?
Yeah. Okay. This is a quick poll.
Raise your hands. I don't see
I have a
anybody.
girlfriend that's a Filipina.
You sure it's a girl? Have you met her?
Ooh. Not in person, but Maddie, you're back. All right.
Hi. Speaking of, hey, Matt, you're not married to a Filipino, so get out.
Nope.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
all
just
of you
created
guys
a
are.
new theme.
Tom's married to a Filipino?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I did. I think I knew that. Did I know that?
Roz came here when she was 6 years old. She came to the States.
So that's
So
what.
who's married to a Russian
12 years
girl?
now?
What is it? I got to check the state. What is the state? 17? Okay. So she just had a birthday. Got to retire early, real early.
Joy was a little older, but she's been here since '88. So, actually, no, she was here before that. She became an American citizen in '88.
Yeah, Ross came
The
here
right
in
way, the
1970.
hard way.
Yeah.
Took the classes.
Yeah. Take the pledge.
Actually took English classes to speak better
There
English.
you
although
go.
You can't tell.
Check it out. Look what it says in the bottom corner.
Can't read it. Tell us.
ADSB.
We're old.
Yep.
It's got
Man.
ADSB on it.
Well, it has to. Why
all the new drones
release
have
it with? Well, actually, you have an ADSB receiver on your drone too. So,
On my Air 2S, yeah.
yep. And on the DJI FPV, and on the Mini
Yep.
3 Pro, and
It's
on
nice
the
to see him
Mavic
put it on
3.
an FPV quad, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they have been. Well, they were smart enough to put. It was just integrated with their software.
Ladies and
Because it's a
gentlemen,
software-based
it's
system.
Excuse me, fellas.
toffee giveaway. So, put in the chat hashtag toffee, and in a few minutes we'll draw for a winner. And later on the show, we'll give away this drone that I've got. So, all right, everybody, start putting hashtag toffee. Okay, let's get back and take Bill out until he gets back. And alrighty. So, speaking of toffee,
Here, pop this up.
Puffy.
the Enstrom's delivery van got stolen this week. I mean, that's how bad crime. Yep.
Wow.
Colorado or Denver is the number one car theft place in the country. So, hey, we're number one not only in hockey, but we're number one in car thefts. How about that? So, I gotta.
It's good to be known number one for something, huh?
Yep.
So I gotta see if I can find. God dang it.
Toffee.
You would. Okay.
I like toffee. Yes, I do. Toffee. I like. Where'd Adrian go?
Yeah, you know, he popped out, and while he was out, I decided to, take him out of the thing, and when he popped back in, I was about to, and he said, "Screw it, I'm out of here." So,
He must have accidentally got knocked off.
yeah.
Finally,
I'm
been sitting here. It's just a quick phone call, Artie. I was trying not to be rude.
Yeah, Art doesn't like leaving this on camera like that.
yeah.
Although I like the pulsating. Boom.
Does he think it's rude? Like,
I guess.
How about that? Was that rude?
Channel 9 News, Enstrom's candy truck stolen in Denver.
Ain't that a mother?
Yep.
Wow.
Artie, you don't have to do that kind of thing. We'll send you money if you want to buy the candy. It's okay. Now you guys, you're going to be getting hot candy.
Alrighty, so let's go and get ready for the drawing.
Artie, tell the truth. Did you buy that? Did you take that truck?
No.
Liar!
Alrighty, so start collecting. All right, we're up to 22. Come on, let's make it 25, shall we?
25.
All right, I'll give it one more minute, 5 after, and then we'll draw.
Hashtag toffee, and then hit the like button. Otherwise, it doesn't count.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I like toffee.
All right, come on, guys. I guess that's all we're going to get. All right, let's go ahead and draw.
Maddie.
All right.
Maddie.
I forgot.
Hey, you
Uncle
bastard.
Bill. Hey,
Seriously?
congratulations, Bill.
Seriously?
No way.
Tom, let's
Yeah,
go.
he won the
What is this?
stickers
I
last
don't
week.
understand this. I didn't even see my name come up once, and I spelled toffee right.
No way. That's my first time ever.
Congratulations, Bill. Yes, that's right.
That's
There
very
goes your
cool.
blood
Thank
sugar.
you.
Hey, you're welcome. And you'll be getting both milk chocolate and dark chocolate. So, So when I ship it out there, when that mail truck shows up, get the hell out there. Otherwise, it'll be a
it sounds-
gooey mess.
No, that's okay. I'll eat it with a spoon. You know, it seems like you're not very happy that I won that.
We're not.
Oh, we're all thrilled, but we're thrilled inside. It hasn't just arrived to the surface yet. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, we got Drone Rob. Welcome, welcome. Bob Casey, good
Rob.
to see you.
Brother
Okay,
Bob.
cool. Yeah, come on over to this show, not that other guy's show. Adrian's taking the night off, so we're the only show on Saturday night giving away shit. So
Yeah, there's another show going on, but nobody's paying attention to that.
It's not
So
shit.
what I
It's
missed
just
before?
melted.
Nobody's
Come
paying
on.
attention to that.
Maddie, what did I miss before? Who's screwing with Adrian now?
I don't know.
I'll let Adrian say that.
Okay.
yeah.
No, but he just
boy.
likes to get angry.
Pickles.
I thought I heard somebody come in, Artie. Did somebody try to come in just now?
Nope, nobody in the green room.
I need that sound effect. Dunk, just to make the host go crazy. What the fuck? Who's the... That'd be funny.
So,
Dunk.
Bob.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh right. Oh, who's?
Art, do you have my
Lenny,
address?
You know, Lenny has
Yes,
some
I do.
suspicions, and I tend to agree with them, Art. So,
Saw
what
that?
you're saying.
Yeah, I saw what he
Except-
wrote.
Lenny, it hasn't happened to me yet. So,
So Bill, did you get the stickers yet?
When did you send them?
I
that's the
mailed
last time you won something
them,
on the
I think
panel.
it was
Bill.
Monday.
No.
Better
No,
check
honestly, I
the
didn't get 'em.
mailbox. Yeah. So
Well, stickers. I like stickers. I
yep,
do.
These are the ArtCo stickers that you won last week. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Huh.
start doing that on my show. I'm gonna start doing sticker packs because I've
There
got
you
way
go.
too freaking many. I reached out. I talked to Greg from Pilot Institute. Said, "Hey, send me a few stickers so I can give them away on my channel." He said, "How many?" I said, "Yeah, about 20." I said, "Okay, no problem." And I think he sent me about 500. So I got to
No,
give all these
awesome.
damn things away.
I got this one.
Oh, well, you got some more coming your way.
Yay!
I got Ken's here. Place it here.
I'm
I got a
gonna,
lot of stickers. I got to start using them. Put them on something. I bought a backpack for that drone. Like I said, maybe I'll stick them all over. Can you get them to stick to a backpack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one on
Okay.
my. I have a Maddie's drone. I mean, I don't put them all on there, but I have a. I don't know if you can see that. See the Maddie's Drone World on there? There it is. Yay!
Oh, there you go. Cool.
It stays. It stays on there.
I got a little 3M contact spray too in the garage if I need to use that.
There
Really
you
make
go.
it stick.
The green can or the red one? I like the green one better.
Whatever the one it was the strongest stuff they sold because it was an old vehicle I was working on and I was going to the headliner was coming down.
It's the 90. That's the green can, probably.
I was going to use it for that.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
And I never did. I just got rid of the thing. But that was that. So the can's just been sitting in there ever since.
And then when Tom comes back, we'll bring him back.
Where'd he go? Boy,
I
you're
don't know.
you're just really fastidious about your stream, aren't you?
Well, because if I leave it up there, now he's back because it's kind of distracting that there's nobody there and there's this logo. And it's like, well,
and
we
mine
could,
doesn't even pulse. I mean, he gave me what I get like 3 nanoseconds before he knocked me off there.
Hardy, maybe you should. You want to take my stream? Take me out. Is that distracting? Anyway. So let's talk about drones. Okay, we were talking about
Yeah.
RID. Ron knows quite,
RID, yeah.
quite a bit about that.
What the
Oh,
hell?
I thought that was an intro.
My tablet's having
I,
a stroke.
I'm not worried about it. I gave my half-assed opinion, and I'm not worried. How about you?
About you, Tom. Matt.
Regulations are regulations, and we figure out how to live with them and live around them.
Right.
You know, I have concerns like everybody else does. I don't want somebody walking up to me. You know, but that gets a little more difficult in a concealed carry state. So people better be careful. That's all I got.
How many
say.
people do you think are going to be aware enough to figure out how to do that?
I think the numbers will be very low, but unfortunately, we've just introduced a new target market here. Okay, to be victimized. So you know, you got to be careful. It's like anything else. I mean, you got to be situationally aware. And if you go out there and fly by yourself, you know, they even in populated areas, it is not always a wise decision. I mean, Stevie Bronx just had a situation down in Philly. Okay, I've been in at several instances where people have walked up on us. Luckily, I wasn't alone. So it depends on where you are. If I'm in the middle of the freaking desert, yeah, you know, I'm going to hear something coming before it ever comes up on me. But you know, it depends on where you are. You got to be situationally aware. I believe it should be just like license plates. Okay. Look, I can look at anybody's license plate on the highway, and if you're stupid enough to have a vanity plate, sorry if you have vanity plates, by the way, you know, if you have a vanity plate, you're easily identifiable, right? But that doesn't mean I now have access to your place of residence. Okay, I do know where you are because you're probably physically in the vehicle if you're the owner, but past that, I don't have all your other info, and I'm very concerned about the rest of my info being out there in front of people. Okay, you want to know my general takeoff location? I'm not thrilled about it, but you're probably going to have access to it. Okay. Yep. Now the difference is when I point my my mobile device up at the sky with Flight Radar 24 in AI mode, I can see what the flight number is, what the aircraft type is, what the destination and departure was. I can see all that, but I can't approach a plane that's at 3,000 feet away. Okay. Here, I have a situation where you know where the drone is, and now you know where my takeoff location. Look, I don't care if you know where my drone is and you identify that drone as an FAA registered drone, and here's the registration number. So you want to file a complaint? Good. Now you have all the information to file a complaint. If you want to check whether it's an approved flight or not, whether it's a recreational flight or, you know, if that information is available because you filed a Lance, okay, I don't have any problem with that. But where I am specifically on a map that you can now track down and follow me to, I have an issue, especially if I have a pair of goggles on. And even with my wife being there with me, okay, as my VO, okay, I have a problem with somebody walking up on us. Right. So, you know, I guess we'll have to take appropriate measures to feel safe. What's that, Bill?
I have a different take. I'm not worried about people walking up on me. I mean, I'm standing out in the open. They're going to see where I am anyway. To me, that all that information just sets you up for all kinds of false accusations. You know, he was looking in my window. He was flying over. He was hovering over my backyard. He was, and now, not that you can't show your flight records.
We have logs for that now already.
I know, but it's just become an annoyance. It would just become a pain in the ass. You'd have to present them to somebody and all this. But now if someone just sees a drone fly over and they get irritated, but they don't have any information.
Yeah, first off, they don't know who to call.
You know, right? You know what I mean?
But we'll advertise and put out an app.
Now they're going to know who you are, and you flew the. They may not walk up to me. I mean, I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but I'm not exactly small. You know, they're not going to come up and clock me or something. I wouldn't think, but I'm not worried about any of that. You know, or steal my stuff. I mean, what? Come on. But I just think the nuisance part of it is going to be a real pain in the neck. You know. But are they going to actually follow up and all this stuff? They may just make a phone call. They said you were flying. Yeah, I've got here's my records. I didn't even come anywhere near their property. It was.
Yeah, well, I think there'll be an increase in potential complaint filing, right? But I still have a problem with opportunists. I mean, you know,
now
I have experience.
if they make if they put a price tag on, say you need to pay $5 to download the app. I mean,
Doubt it.
would people really
Government
spend the money?
application? No, it's not going to happen. It won't be.
I don't know.
paid
Come to
out.
Florida. We got stand your ground law. I could just make sure I'm armed whenever I take my drone up. That's all.
Yeah, as long as you're not sucker punched. Okay.
Wow.
Then your weapon becomes somebody else's. Is remote ID going to display your FAA registration number? I wish we
out of my pocket.
Well, look. I had experience here. Well, not here in New York City, where my wife and we just left a restaurant. We crossed the street. I noticed 3 thugs following closely behind us, and we were coming up to a corner, and there was an outdoor fruit market right there. And I told the wife, walk right over to that and tell anybody right there to call 911. And she did. And I turned around and confronted them. They were ready to do a sucker punch. Okay. I don't know if you followed the news, but that was a thing. Unfortunately, it's still a thing in New York City. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I got a pair of goggles and I'm flying in a park on a Saturday morning, okay, and I'm by myself, I'm sorry, I'm at risk. So you got to be smart about things and don't, even without goggles on, you get some person, EDP AMS, emotionally disturbed person, altered mental status. The drone now looks like a alien coming down to abduct them, and you happen to be piloting it. You stand at risk these days. Okay, so all I'm saying is be situationally aware.
Yep.
And now the FAA is going to add a new kink into the process that we're going to have to. What I started originally saying, Art, was regulations. We're going to have to follow them, and we're going to have to figure out how to work around them. Okay. And right now, the biggest hit is on FPV pilots, and it's a shame.
Yeah, true. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I again, if you're out there flying by yourself in an open area, it's not like I'm flying from a duck blind. If you're flying out in an open area, they're going to see you anyway. So that threat was always there.
Brand
if you're standing out in the open, sure.
Well, where else would you put? I mean,
no, that's not well. Bill, you got to get out there and fly a little more. From piers,
I don't hide.
From piers, from terraces, from vehicles, from duck blinds.
Okay? If I'm in a vehicle or I'm on a terrace, they're not getting to me anyway. Duck blinds.
Well,
yes.
Yeah, those are 2 protected spots. Good places to fly from. So Bill is starting to put together his top 10 places to fly from. Okay. Sequestered enclaves, monasteries.
Yeah. Combine all my licenses together. I'm going to take my motorcycle.
Temple.
And go down to my duck blind with my hunting license, and I'm gonna have my rifle there.
Oh, how about a deer blind?
With the
You'll be up in the tree with your deer blind. Yeah.
My conceal with me so that I can have that, and
the crossbow. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Or dress up like an Indian and pretend you're in YMCA.
So one thing I noticed out here, and maybe it's just me. I don't know. I don't notice as much road rage out here that we had back in New York, and I attribute some of that to the roadways are much better. But I also attribute it to this is a concealed carry state, so don't make the mistake with the wrong person, and you never know who the wrong person is.
Yep. My roof. That's right. That's a good place to fly from. I've done that before.
There you go.
They have a hard time getting to me.
Absolutely good spot.
I hear them coming up the ladder.
Yeah.
So
fly
we
from
covered
a
the
gated community, except gated communities have a higher density of Karens. So be careful.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Do you belong here?
I live in a gated community. We got gators. Oh.
Gators.
That solves everything right there.
Oh, that's what I'll bring the girls.
There you go.
The Shih Tzus.
Oh, they'll help.
Spotters.
Anybody within a mile, you'll know.
Mhm.
They're not yappers, but they'll be pulling. Oh, somebody's here because they don't want the attention.
Yep, yep, yep. Dog and drone show.
Not a bad idea. You could train that shepherd you're going to get to.
Oh,
be your
chefs coming
spotter.
everywhere. No, it's a. We're looking at a trained service dog level.
There
Make
you
him a
go.
bird dog. You can find it in case you put it in the weeds somewhere.
Well, that was part of my decision on having a dog with higher endurance. Okay, I flew out here in Red Rock one time, and it was the original Mavic, and I flew out, and I became completely disorientated as to where it was, and I started getting a battery warning, and so I did the return to home, but for some reason, I stopped it. Like I knew better. Like, oh, I'm going to get it now. And it wound up running out of battery, and it was about, I would say, a good 600-700 yards out. Except I was up on the roadway area, and it was at least 400 feet down.
Mm.
So
Ooh.
getting to the drone wasn't the problem. Coming back up, man. Yes,
Yeah, I bet.
at that point, I take a golden retriever. Okay, fetch.
There you go.
All I cared about was recovering it so I could send it in for my DJI care.
There you go. Mhm.
No, we could invent a scent sachet or packet that you put on it. You just flick the switch and it farts basically, and then the dog will be able to locate it.
And I gotta hope Coyote doesn't get to it first.
Oh, something
Yeah.
nasty. Something coyote.
I
wouldn't
just
want.
saw. In fact, we got to continue the theme here. But I just saw a coyote jump a park fence and go
Nice.
after a pit bull.
Woo!
Oh boy.
Okay,
Bill, they're
And
starting.
actually get the pit bull running. So
They're starting to spot coyotes down here.
Got a pit bull to run? Well,
Yeah.
that's because the pit bull wasn't trained to fight dogs. Because I would think a pit bull could probably tear it to pieces. I would think.
I would think so too. But you had to see this, the aggressiveness of this coyote.
Wow.
We don't have any feral cats in the neighborhood, by the way.
We do.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I have no vermin in my backyard either. No no rabbits.
Yeah.
Occasionally, a rabbit shows up on my house.
Mm-hmm.
Lenny,
My
not sure. Not sure, Lenny, if your registration number is going to show up or your ID. Remember, you're only going to have an FAA certification number if you're Part 107. Okay. And if you're flying recreationally, you can put the same registration number on every drone you own. But the whether it's going to have that information, I would imagine it's definitely going to have the FAA registration number, because how else is Karen going to be able to file a complaint and talk to the manager? You need something to go on.
Well, Susan's up in Maine. Maybe one of those giant Maine coon cats could deter people away. Those cats are huge. They're almost like a bobcat. They're so big.
That's interesting. Yeah, but the FAA, yeah, that's right. You wouldn't be able to know which one it was unless RD.
Well, the drone will be identified by
serial number is associated with with your number. And recreational, of course, you only have one FAA number with several serial numbers attached to it. But is the ID going to put out the serial number or just the
we don't
drone?
know. Yeah, we don't know what the interface looks like at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't know what kind of data mask they're going to use and portray with this. So it's right now we have to wait and see. I mean, the big thing was the lawsuit, and we didn't fare well there. So now the next stage is seeing how it's implemented, seeing what the data mask is, and seeing what your compliance level on your existing product is and how that's going to be addressed as well. Whether it's a phased in, all or nothing, again, there's a lot smarter people sitting on some of these committees.
That's why I'm a little irritated with this at the moment with this new purchase of mine, because the say DJI does come up with a firmware solution, and through the Fly app you update it, and okay, are they going to do that for everything? Are they going to do it for the original FPV, or am I going to have to put a module on that thing?
It's in all likelihood, okay, on the DJI product.
It'll be
You've probably been future proofed.
Yep.
For the last couple of years, I would say.
least, yeah.
Okay, the last couple of years, you've been future proof. So I'm pretty sure that's nothing but a firmware update, and to the point that all of you folk that are reluctant to update your firmware, at some point you should expect your drone just to stop working until you comply. And I think that's anything within the last, I would say 24 to 30 months. Okay. Beyond that, I think there will be solutions offered. I don't know how they'll be implemented. I mean, if it's a legacy type drone, yes, you'd have to probably wire something in place. If it's an original Mavic, an original DJI, Phantom 4, who knows? Because how do we draw power for that module to transmit, right? We don't have accessory ports on those drones. So the only thing it could potentially be is some kind of battery adjunct. And how that would be implemented, I have no clue. So, and there's still got to be a large population of Phantom 4 users.
Unless it was, it had its own battery. It was a little all-in-one unit, like a light. And you just recharge.
It would have to have sufficient power to run at least 2 hours, we'll say.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the typical person owning maybe 3 batteries is going to fly maybe 2/3 of that time. So something you have to plug into USB-C and recharge. Yeah. Just like a strobe, right? Who knows?
Hey, Art, I'm going to jump off, buddy.
All right.
Listen, I think I've got a couple people texting me. I think we're gonna go live at 9:30. You want to come in, or Bill, you can come in. It's up to you guys. We're gonna screw around a little bit. Adrian will be there. Lon will be there. We got nothing else to do, so.
Adrian's not going on, but he's going on your channel.
But he said he'll pop in on mine. Yeah.
We're all living such a full life here.
Right, I'm telling you. So I'm gonna set it up for 9:30. So if you guys want to jump in there, I'll send you links. All right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks.
All right, boys. See you guys later.
Oh, wait,
Take care, man.
Before you go, you guys are going where tomorrow?
I don't know. I have something to do at 10 a.m. and it's going to be about 3 hours. So I don't know what I'm doing.
So why'd you ask me? Damn it!
Because Max and TJ have mentioned that you were supposed to go flying with them, possibly. Max
I thought you were going
after I got out. So.
All right. Well, maybe I'll hook up with you guys. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. I'd like to go.
All right.
That's all. I was blowing off my dad for that.
All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Talk to you later.
Take care, Maddie.
I bought him he hates the internet. He wants the internet. I want to be back in the 50s. I don't want internet. Now he wants it again. So he found a MacBook Pro refurbished, an old one with an i5 in it for like $269. Is this any good? Where'd you get it from? The Heartland catalog? Yeah, probably not. So let me look it up, and I because they're just, and it really wasn't bad, and I was like, it sounds all right. So I found the exact same refurb unit for $149 free shipping on eBay, and I got it, and it thing's like brand new. It looks brand new. It runs nice, and for what he's going to use it for, just looking stuff up and ordering things, and maybe checking his email, which he never does. It'll be great, and it's pretty nice little unit for $150. Only thing I should have more RAM. It's only got 4 gigs, but you can get that same exact with 8 gigs for $200. So anyway, so I have to get that to him. So now, if they're not going to get together, it looks like it's going to rain here tomorrow. Anyway, so I know this is all personal crap. I'm boring you guys. Artie, I think you're going to have to kick me because I'm going to go fill my glass. Is that okay?
All right. Well, you know what? It's about that time. It is time to give away a drone.
DJI sucks, Max.
I thought you said about that time to kick Bill out of the chat.
See, Bill,
So,
you're going this
everybody
time.
in the
We're all
chat.
getting kicked out. Okay.
Nah, you're giving away a drone now?
Yep.
Oh, sure. I went. That's the day I won the candy.
Well, maybe you go 3 for 3 now. Who knows?
There you
I
go.
know. Really?
So, put in hashtag FPV drone in the chat. Hashtag FPV drone. This is a racing drone.
When this, people are gonna.
One caveat: USA only. But if you live overseas and you happen to be the winner, you could go ahead and give it to someone in the U.S.
Oh, I thought you were going to make them travel to the U.S. to take delivery.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll tell you what. If I win this, I'll give the candy to somebody else.
There you go.
Right back.
There we go.
How many entries
Alrighty,
you got
we
there?
got everybody now. Look at all the people. My views are going up. That's good. Cool.
Well, the
Lake Pilot,
likes-
it's hashtag FPV drone, all one word.
the likes have to go
Eric
up too.
Lipinski, it's hashtag FPV drone, all one word, please. All right. Well, Laura, if you want to, you could. Sure. Cool.
Drone Rob, you got to make sure you put it back in. It's one word.
Yep.
Mickey, you got to do that also.
Mhm. All right, we got 21 entries. Let's get that up to 25.
25,
Come on,
you got
guys.
25 watching. Come on, we can do this.
Come on. Let's get that up. We got 22 on the toffee. Come on, we could do better than that. I mean, this is way better prize, worth a lot more than the toffee.
Then Bill's
22?
topping.
Okay, cool. So,
Kick me. What the heck?
Bill, are you in? You got to be in it to win it,
No, I'm in.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Bill's going for the 3-peat.
there we go. We're up to 22. Come on, guys. Just a
It's
few
a
more.
draw.
And then, all right, I'm going to give it one more minute and then we'll draw.
You know what? I wound up ordering decals, so I got a batch coming this week.
Cool.
I'll send some out to you.
Awesome.
You can throw them in the.
I finally started making a logo. By the way.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just threw something together real quick. Hopefully.
Cool.
Yeah, and then I'm overdoing it, and then I was putting in a picture of myself. To not doing that. That's your face in it, like that's gonna.
I did put my name on it because the association with Lens Capture Online, and it's that Tom Dowling.
Ooh, 23. All right.
But yeah, no
Name's
picture.
good.
All right,
Yeah,
folks. Let's go ahead and draw.
Here we go. Bill again? No, I'm only kidding.
No way.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
No. Do that again. That's not right. No way.
What I
And
tell
why
you,
did
folks,
you put
what I
in
tell you, there's
hashtag
something
FPV
going on
drone?
here. Okay, there was money
All right,
that exchanged hands before the stream. I'm just putting it out there. Okay,
Okay, let's do it again.
Do it again.
Bill, what happened? What happened with Mega Million? Nothing. You didn't win anything on that.
Never. I never win
Okay.
anything. If I come up again,
Toffee
there's something wrong with
stickers and a drone. Okay, that's it. Don't even bother betting at the casino going forward.
Do it again.
All right, we're up to 24.
Not that I wouldn't like it.
Okay, here we go.
Come on, it would just be something else I don't have time to use.
Oh.
Let somebody get it that's going to use it. Where's it made, by the way? Is it from?
Oh, Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk. he's in Australia. Are you going to? Who do you want to give that to, Grant?
What happened?
What
Did you
happened?
do
We
it
missed
again?
something?
Yeah.
We didn't see it,
Oh
Artie.
darn.
Yeah, nobody saw
We didn't
anything
see it.
here.
Huh. Okay.
Who won?
Well, then nobody saw it. Then
It didn't happen.
What is
Boy,
it
the
that I'm
integrity in this group right here, that tells you a lot.
anyway, the winner was
Okay,
Mr.
but he's
Stage
now
Run.
overseas. Vegemite,
Send
huh?
it to Lloyd.
Right there, that should
Okay,
be a
I got his
disqualification.
address. I'll send it to Lloyd. Thank you.
There you
Thanks for playing, Grant.
Okay,
Good
Cool.
deal.
there you go.
Good
Good
deal.
job.
Oh boy, he'll be surprised when he opens up his mail. Whoa, whoa, look
I
at
should
that.
on my
I got-
stream. I should have given away a drone, and I just had Artie ship it right to them.
Cool.
Yep. I'm getting it.
So
delivered.
how's the weather out there, Bill? Hot? Is
It is. Well, I can tell you right now. I can tell you exactly what it's like right now. It rained a little bit today, just a little. Expect thunderstorms tomorrow. See, I don't think I'm flying tomorrow. It is 84 degrees. Feels
Ooh,
like
not bad.
92. No, it's 8:30 at night. Don't forget. And the humidity is 76%.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah. Yes.
Dean, I will be flying tomorrow with the flight club. So
Yeah, right here it's
I'm bringing out the
99.
Parrot Swing tomorrow, and maybe Daryl will let me fly one of his digital FPV drones. I got another video coming out soon where Daryl is flying his Drone Squirt V2 with the air unit in it. So it's been a lot nicer. We were in the low 90s today. Yesterday we got up to 101. Yeah, it was hot. And I got
101. I mean, actual temperature, or is that feels
Nope.
like?
Nope, that's
Actual
actual temperature.
That's
Wow.
And
Colorado.
see.
It's insane.
So one thing nice about my new job, we only work till 12 o'clock because
that's
we
great.
work 8 hours and 45 minutes Monday through Thursday. So we get to work 5 hours on Fridays. Cool.
Okay.
And Tom, how's the weather in your neck of the woods?
So currently 99 degrees and 20%
Wow.
relative humidity. So I feel like temp is actually lower than the actual temp. Okay. We've had it's monsoon season out here, so
Same here.
where right now we were dry from the majority of yesterday and today, but then we'll have some weather coming back up soon, coming up from Arizona, which hey, we need it. We can't complain.
Tomorrow we are expected to be. We might not even make it to 80 tomorrow, but better chance of rain tomorrow. Right now it is cloudy and it looks like it's threatening to rain, so we might get a few evening showers tonight, which is cool.
Yeah, tomorrow it's going to be 102 as our high, and then we'll drop down to 78 for our low. So that's the big thing out here is we swing close to 30 degrees, anywhere from 25 to 30 degrees once the sun goes down.
Right.
And at this low humidity, that's the saving grace. Except when you get those days where it's 110 during the day, and then it only drops down to 100 at night. That only lasts a few weeks. Okay.
Yeah, you're
But
probably
what I
well
got
past that
what
by now.
I love is the fact that like in January, we went up to Mount Charleston. We played in the snow. Okay. And then that was a 30-minute drive. And we came back to the house, and at the house, it was 73. So, you know, that's the great thing about this area is the diversity. Yeah, Dizzy Dean at FPV, hot as hell in New York, right? Yeah, that's us matching temperatures and humidity. When I went back to New York a few weeks ago, man, I got off the plane. It only been like a half a year since I was there. No, actually about 8 months, and it just felt so heavy. You know, actually, you know, I felt it in my breathing that it was so much heavier. Yeah, out here we. You know, there's some days we're down to about 8% relative humidity here. So you got to really make sure you stay hydrated. What are you flashing up there? What is that, your little carry-on suitcase?
This is NetSuite's prize. It is a drone. And a cool thing. Look at that. It's got the little wheels on it.
I swear, it looks like a little carry-on luggage.
Yep.
It's got a pull-up handle?
Yep, it does have. Look at this.
Oh boy, controller and drone all in
NetSuite's
one.
prize, and this little drone folds out. So, and it's an FPV drone.
If it didn't, those props would hit right into each other.
Yeah, that would only fly once. Okay, as it dumped out of the controller.
That's pretty neat. So, what did I get? What got one tonight? Can you hold it up again? What did I give up?
Yeah.
Tonight? Am I going to regret it?
Yeah, of course you will. It's nothing but regret in life.
FPV Racing Drone. That's pretty cool, actually.
It's all complete, right? That's got you know,
camera,
it's got goggles. It's got controller.
Yeah, great.
Who are you giving it to? Who do you give it to?
That's
Boyd Mendenhall.
Oh, cool.
And look at this.
This is the fold out one?
Yep. Yeah,
that's cute.
Yeah. And it's got
flight time is about what, 97 seconds?
It's got a little teeny tiny
Those are hard to fly though. It
does have a camera.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah.
And the controller is built into the case. Which is
what's the camera transmit to your phone?
Just
I believe to your phone.
Really?
Cool.
That's pretty
yeah, it's cute.
It's pretty nifty.
Mm-hmm.
Or does it just record and you view it later? Maybe.
You know what? You could record. You could do video and photo. Because if you look here on,
you got to register that, right?
As a test.
Does it have RID?
So, anyways, it's got all the manual and all the stuff. Everything is included. So that's NetSuite's.
Who makes that
drone? I can't remember, but
doesn't say it anywhere on the thing.
Nope.
It says Samsonite on it.
Yeah, Samsonite. Or
probably made somewhere.
What is it? Rockland. Maybe it says Rockland. So that's next week. And
Tom, where's James?
He's tuning his solar system.
The following week, we'll be going back to those drones, and in September, I'm going to be giving away a Spectrum D6 controller. It's a nice controller.
Yeah, 107 drones. The registration label weighs more than the drone does. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Wherever you put it, it affects the center of gravity.
Back. Mr. Positive.
Sorry, man, but my princess actually FaceTimed me and she was giving me too many kisses, so I had to go grab them kisses real quick.
Oh.
Because
Oh.
I don't want to kiss you, or I don't want to kiss you, Tom. Definitely, and neither do you, Bill. You guys are not attractive like my daughter is.
I agree
No, we're
with you
not.
wholeheartely, but I'm going to
Definitely
jump off Art because this room's not large enough, but for the Three Stooges. So
How dare you
Well,
say
Tom,
that,
thanks for
Tom?
coming in.
guys, I'll see
Hey,
you.
we got
Everybody,
Robbie
take care.
in the chat. Good
Good night,
to
buddy. I'll
see
see
you,
you later.
Robbie.
See you later, bro. See you, Bill.
Take care,
Take care.
Tom.
Thanks, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
Art. I don't want to be rude and jump out just like that either. My baby actually calling me back again. So thank you for the invite, buddy.
You're welcome.
I'm not doing a stream tonight, so stay on a
Yeah, but
switch.
you're gonna go on with Maddie later.
I am gonna go with Marty. He already sent me one, so yeah, I am.
Yeah.
But
All
I
right.
want to talk to my baby now before she go to bed.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I'll see
All
you
right.
later.
Take care. I'll see you over at Matt. He just sent me a link,
sir.
and after I'm done here, I'm going to grab a bite and then come back on and be on Maddie's show. Take
All
care,
right,
man.
well, I gotta go. Peace.
Alrighty. So I see Robbie's in the chat. Hopefully he's feeling better right now. He's been having some stomach issues.
Oh, I'm
So-
sorry. I didn't know that.
Robbie, just stay away from the water there. Only have bottled water. Maybe that's what your issue is. You know, he's in a country where the water is your laxative. But yeah, so he's been having stomach pains and not feeling well.
Stress.
Oh, who knows? So he's going to see the doctor on Monday.
Oh, you just know everybody's like the business, don't you?
Well, because I chatted with him earlier today, and he volunteered that information. So get well soon, Robbie. Yep.
Laura wants to know is it washing okay? I don't wash my glasses. I just leave it here and fill it up again. Yeah, it's washing. What do you mean? Is it the you mean the delay?
Maybe she's worried that the print
No,
might wash off.
No, it's good. I figured that. No, it's good. See, look, cheat, boo, still there. Let's see.
Okay.
You got the really fine little Mama Laura games, drones, and more. And that's there. I'd like to know what the more is.
Cool. So, James, finish up those waffles and get your butt in here so you could, tell us your big story. Oh.
Well, what's going on with James? Anything new?
Well, his last video was one of the model homes in his gated community is being renovated. They're doing some work on it, and the guys that worked on his neighbor across the street, they're doing the remodeling. So it's looking nice because they did some changes and they did some additions. So I mean, it's nice. It's got a huge backyard. I'd get one of those model homes, and with that big yard, you'd have enough room to grow a lot of fruit trees there, like he does. I mean, if you watch his latest video, his backyard is turning into a jungle out there with all the
That big
banana.
yard, is that your plan someday? Move to the Philippines and live in James' backyard?
Yeah.
Throw a trailer back there? Pick your fruit for breakfast, just reach through the
There you
window. It's right there,
I mean, he's got all kinds of fruit trees. He's got mango. He's got papaya. He's got cashew. He's got apple guava. He's got limes and lemons and oh, what's that one fruit? It looks like a lime, but it's called something else. Not citronella, but it's Simanchi. I forgot what it's called, but it's used in a lot of
Like a lychee?
Philippine. No,
Oh.
it looks like a lime. It's green and it's about the size of a ping pong ball.
I don't know.
So he's got those, and dragon fruit. I bought one here at the local market, and it didn't have any flavor to it because, well, it was green. Maybe I'll get one from an Asian market. Maybe that might taste better.
I don't know why. They probably get it from the same place.
Well,
No.
the one that I got from the local grocery store, that came calamansi. That's right, calamansi. Yeah, and the dragon fruit that I got came from Ecuador, and I would imagine the one. Well, the Asian markets, they may get them from Asia because a lot of their stuff is from Asia, because they sell different types of bananas like Sabah and Lakatan. Yeah.
I don't know. My wife does
And
all the shop.
have you had rambutan? I haven't had that.
Had what?
Rambutan.
No.
You know what it is, though.
It sounds like you're swearing at me in Italian. Butano. I do butano.
Rambutan is it's a little fruit, and it's got these spiky things on it. And what you do is you peel that skin, and it's like a white meat, and there's a seed inside. Anyway, I'll get James on there, and he can explain it. Not rub and tug, no.
You just peel it back, and it's just, they're funnier in the chat than we are. You realize that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
and hopefully next week I'll get the sound effect working, because it works great in Stream Deck and I can hear it, but you guys can't.
No, not even a little. I mean, not even not a peep.
I think it's because I have to put in a folder and have it sent through vMix. I don't have it going through vMix. Well, good night, Laura. Thanks for coming in.
Good night,
You
Laura.
have a great evening and sweet dreams. And flying with Stan. Yeah, everybody should be flying with Stan.
So when he
Or
told that
flying
joke,
with Afghanistan or Kurdistan.
when he told that joke, I should have done this.
There we go. Well, there's my delayed. So, let's see. There we go.
I heard that.
Yeah. Well, that's because those sound effects were set up to go through vMix. And I forgot.
What are you sending it through? vMix?
vMix is what I'm using for this. This is where I get switched back from different. What is it called? Scenes. Yeah. So I could go like this, or well, I could go back and bring it back. I'd have to do it manually because I don't have it set up. So that's the cool thing I like about Stream Deck is I could go from stream to stream.
vMix, like VEE or V
vMix.
or
V MIX VMix.
That up. Sounds
I
it.
got the cheap one. They have them in different price ranges. If you get the next one up from this one, you can have up to 4 people, or you could spend like a shitload of money and have a lot more people in. But I just got the cheap version because I could do whatever VMix does in StreamYard. Now Lloyd is using another version, very similar to StreamYard's, but for free you could have 10 people in, and it's got a lot more stuff.
I use OBS and I can bring that in here and whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
Do wipes and stuff like that. Maybe I'll start playing with that again. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm. So those are the new stuff, and so that's so. I want to thank Jordan. He's the guy that gave me all the drones, and he gave me this cute little drone I'm giving away next week. Look at that! It's got a handle on it.
Got a handle and wheels. What is the point of the handle? Is that so your Barbie doll can like pull it through the you know? It's pretty funny.
And and here on the back, that's where you put batteries in. So cool. Yeah. So
have you tried it? I guess you haven't tried it.
No, I haven't tried it. So hey, let's welcome all the way from Lipa City, Philippines. It's James. Welcome.
Hey, morning, guys.
Hey, Magandang Maga.
Bill. All right. Everybody else took off. I see inside in the chat.
Yep.
I had John on the background and on the big screen TV. Ness and I sat here on this night. I don't know if you. This is like another bedroom back here, and this kind of overlooks the backyard. And we have some mornings we have breakfast on the front lanai, sometimes this lanai, sometimes on the one behind the sunroom, sometimes in the pavilion. So we kind of sat out here this morning. Oh, and the waffles. Oh, let me see. I got to show you. I actually took a picture. I said, "Oh, you got to see my waffles this morning." Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it.
It's a new waffle maker.
It's a new waffle maker. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I'll do my share. Yeah. Remember the old waffle maker? It was sticking so bad. It was old. All the
non-stick stuff probably wore off.
Yeah, so these are our waffles for this morning right here. So they came out great.
So good.
Oh, this thing works just. It's one of those, what do they call it, Cuisinart or something like that. It's just like the one we have in the U.S. The one we have in the U.S. is a double. You can cook on both sides and it makes 2 waffles at the same time. This one only does a single, but it makes it exactly the same as those. So those came out really, really, really good. And
awesome.
Now tell us, are you making your waffle mix from scratch? Or?
No, I got to tell you. No, we're kind of a cheater on that. Our brother, my brother-in-law, Nessa's brother, he lives in Canada. We got a bunch of Canadians are just popping up all over the place around here. But he lives in, and he sent a two big Balak Mayan shipments to the Philippines. And when he sent it, it's for the whole family. So it's like, and they got the little markers on there. This is for at the baby. At the baby is because my wife's the eldest of the family. So at a baby gets her stuff inside there. Some stuff for James, and then every one of the nephews, the nieces, the sisters, and everybody inside the family. So they came in and they bought us this huge. Oh, hold on! I've never seen a pancake mix this big. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on a second.
Okay. All righty. We'll hold on.
Oh, you don't want to kick him from the stream while he's gone, Artie?
What the hell? This is This is incredible.
Oh, holy cow!
This thing is so heavy. This is four and a half kilos of pancake and waffle mix right here. Anyway, they know how much that we love waffles, because they actually watch our shows from Canada.
Hey,
over here.
Jim Beauchart in the chat.
Jim, what's up, bud? How you doing, Jim?
Yeah,
How
he
you doing,
just had.
Chris?
how's-
Chris
how's his-
this year?
How's his
Chris
leg doing?
Hope?
Hey, Chris, yeah, good. How's Jim's leg doing? Anybody got any updates on that? Maybe he can update us.
Yeah,
what's going
I
on with
guess
that.
he's doing a lot better. He could bend his leg better, so he's feeling a little better. That's good.
The last I heard, it was after he went in the second time. You know, he went in the second time, right? Spent 6 more hours under the knife. And
I think you said that last week, right?
Yeah. So I haven't talked to him in the last couple of days, so I hope he's all right. He said that right away he got more mobility. He's not getting to 90 degrees, but it was definitely better.
Hell, I can't get to 90 degrees.
No, it's only 84 here.
Oh,
But
I got to share one more. This is I told you. Did I tell you last week? I had my own Balak buying boxes come in that I shipped from the U.S. to myself. I want to.
No, do tell.
I want to. I want to show you what was in one of my Balak buying boxes that I sent to myself.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go, right there.
Oh, you got a.
Oh,
nice.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my Dr. Z, my Maz 38. This one, it's the one with the reverb built into it. They make a no reverb and a reverb version of this. And I got to tell you, this is my favorite out of all the amps. I mean, I had a lot of favorite amps. I love Fenders.
Yep.
That's
what I have.
Yeah.
I have a Sidekick 30. Fender,
but
and
nothing to me has the sound of the Dr. Z. Especially, I want to get back into country music again. I don't have a telly. I've had so many Strats over the years. I've never had a Telecaster, but I'm going to be looking for a telly either over here or on the next trip back to the U.S. and hopefully I can send that back over here. But this, for really great sound, if you want to do some of that twangy kind of music, Dr. Z is probably one of the best ones out there. Anyway, I was real happy when that came in. I just wanted to share that with you.
So, James, tell us about your last video, the remodel of the model home.
Oh, that was you. You probably met the couple in one of the previous when we have visitors all the time. I think it was one of the visitors where we showed multiple visitors that came through. That is Loda and Eddie Cantata. They lived like 35 years in the U.S. in Virginia, and they decided to come back home to the Philippines. And they bought that's the original, the only one. There was only one model home built inside the subdivision back in 2005, 2006. Wow. And it was occupied for like about three years we have a monastery here of nuns. And while their facility was being built in the back of our subdivision, they all lived in this one house. I mean, it was full of we call them the blue nuns, because that's what their
well, I love their wine.
And anyway,
but you know, so James, it's habit forming.
Anyway, am I overpowering on this mic? I keep seeing the red light thing.
No, you're doing good.
Good. Okay. So anyway, they bought that house, and you can see they're doing the renovation. And they asked me if it'd be okay, because they still have a lot of friends and family back in the U.S. and stuff like that. So people will sometimes come to me and say, "Yeah, can you show so our family and friends can see the progress of the build?" So we'll be covering that one. I was really lucky that I previewed that as a house sale back 2 years ago. It was either the end of '99 or the very beginning of 2020, something like that. So I already had all the stock footage on that one. So we can do a before and after when it gets completed. we did that one. And then I got an email last night. I don't know if you saw when I was walking down the street from our house, walking down to the renovation house. I stopped at one house, and you can see the placard on the front, it's coming soon. It shows what that house is going to be. And all you can see is like they're working on the like the footer. They're digging and doing the footer support with some of the rebar sticking out of the ground. I got an email from the owner of that house last night, and I tried to contact him. He wasn't home, and I was like, oh, should I really show his build or anything like that? But the thing is, since they have a public placard in the front, I thought it would be okay. And since it's only really dirt in the ground, it just with a few pieces of rebar, I didn't think he would mind. So I was really worried because I went to his house and he wasn't home to get his permission. So I got an email from him last night, and he says, "Oh, I watched your video this morning or yesterday." He said, "I watched your video, and I saw you got some of our house inside there." And I thought he was going to say, "Oh, you need to take that video down." And he's like, "No," he says, "If you want to, go ahead and cover that all the way through because we have lots of friends who would be interested in watching the build going along." So we might be doing that one. And what's neat about that, and let me see if I can find the email. He mentioned a specific kind of construction that he's going to be doing that I'm not familiar with. He says something different we're doing. We're using AAC blocks for the walls instead of conventional hollow blocks. And they're doing something a little bit different. Most everybody around here does tile. In the Philippines, it's like shiny tiles most of the time. Very shiny tile. You know that if you've been in the houses over here. But he's doing something with concrete. He's doing polished concrete floor with aggregate. So that could actually make for very interesting a few videos that I'll try to cover a few on that one. Then after I capture a little bit of that, and I'm doing the renovation, Mr. Nosete, the contractor for the Canadians build across the street from us, he is building his own house. And his house is going to have something unique that I've never seen done here in the Philippines. And I can talk about a little bit about that now because I don't know how it's going to come out. I've never seen this before. He's taken cementuous board. Remember when he did the Canadians build and he did the formwork? He did formwork, then they peel the formwork off at the end, and then they do the finish on top of that. They do the plaster coat, blah, 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 and then the skim coat, and then the painting and all the kind of stuff that they do. But that's really labor intensive because it's layer after layer after layer. So what Romeo is going to do on his house, I guess it's a practice, but I don't think it's a common practice over here. He's using cementuous board for the formwork instead of wood that's going to be peeled off. And the cementuous board is going to be left in place when they pour inside between the cementuous board. It's going to be inside there. Then it's going to be one solid form that's inside there. And the thing that's nice about that is when it's completed, you don't have to do all the many layers that you have to do because it's already a very smooth finish. So it's a minimal amount of effort that they're going to have to do to get a perfectly straight and flat and very clean looking wall once they do that inside and outside. So that'll be another one. So we're no lack for amount of content that we'll be doing in the upcoming months around here. So I'll be pretty busy with that. So, and then I have my own projects. I always have my own projects going around here.
So I finished week 2 at the new job, and I like it. It pays really good, about 20% more than the last job.
Well, you can't ask for any more than that. If you have a job that you like and it pays well, the
only downside is the drive because it's like 30 miles away, and so I may be moving up that way. And so if it looks like I'm going to be permanent there, right now I'm looking at apartments. I could get a little bit better place than where I am right now, pay a little more, and get a nice newer 2-bedroom apartment, and turn the other bedroom into my studio. And what I might do different, instead of a green screen, I'll just, put my bookcase and I'll be the backdrop. And
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Since this is a drone show, I guess I should say at least one statement about drones. I did an update on all the stuff on my Air 2S yesterday. I did the firmware update, but I when I went in there and I looked at the firmware update, it wasn't, because you can go into notes what it affects and stuff like that, and I think it just had something to do with something in Japan. Japan, it's like a something ID, a PID or SID or something ID.
Remote ID.
All right, RID. That's what it was. Remote ID. Yeah, that's what it was. So that. So I did do a functional check after I got done, and it didn't mess up anything inside there. So
good.
I was glad about that. But I watched a great video yesterday. And I don't know if he's somebody that comes to your show that's on there. I don't remember. I'm not familiar with a lot of the pseudonyms as opposed to the real names of people. Let me see if I can.
What's the name of the channel?
Well, that's what I'm going to look up right now. Let me go and look at my history from yesterday, here it is right here. Because you guys are talking so much about the new Mini 3, the Mini 3 and stuff like that. So I wanted to look at the comparison between the Mini 3 and the Air 2S. And the name of the channel is Air Photography. Is that somebody that comes to the channel here? Air Photography? I don't know. No. Okay. Anyway,
Doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I checked. He just did it. Let's see, when was it? He did this. Oh, August 6th. August 6th was his posting date on it. He did a really good comparison between the Mini 3, the new Mini 3, and the Air 2S, and basically to bring all it into a very small explanation. They're almost the same, pretty much almost the same. But I think the biggest difference that got across the entire thing is that the look and the feel of the Air 2S just feels much more professional than the Mini, especially in high wind situations, because the Mini is a lot lighter. And he did so many really good, both of the drones sitting right next to each other. With the wind blowing, and you can see the Mini 3 was like really having a tough time trying to stabilize inside.
I like the way you do that, James.
You like that?
Looks like you're doing the Hawaiian hula.
So, but what did surprise me, what he compared the cameras between the two, because they're two different cameras, but they have a lot of similarities. But for what I normally shoot in, which is 4K 60 frames per second, it was pretty incredible, the difference between the two, and it has to do with the field of vision. The field of vision and he used all the same settings. The field of vision on the Mini 3 was much wider, and had a much nicer presentation than the one on the Air 2S. So, but that was really the only difference that I could see as far as pros going with the Mini over and the size, of course, the size. He did talk a little bit about trying to transport, because I think there's like that 250 gram limitation on some airlines and stuff like that for going into countries and things. So. But it was good. It was.
He knows his stuff too. He's got he's got 333,000 subscribers. He's a big channel.
Very. Yeah. That video was very good.
Over 61 million views on his channel.
The RC Pro is not compatible with that.
And that's true. That's true. I did see that. And as a matter of fact, the RC Pro, which is, remember, I upgraded to the RC Pro here. I was wondering at the bottom, if you have your art, this is not an RC Pro. It's in the house somewhere. But if you're looking at the RC Pro, and this is the top with the antenna, down in the bottom, they're like two screw holes or something. And I'm wondering what the screw holes are for inside there. And then I went online yesterday and I found out it's for a lanyard. You can get the screw in the lanyard, and then you can take it, and then you can just hang it down. Obviously, it will go a lot lower than this, but since I'm kind of high up on the screen. You can drop it down, and that's what I was actually looking for, something like that, because I don't have any way to, if I dropped it or something like that when I'm doing things, sometimes you walk out of the house, you got the drone in this hand, you got the controller in this hand, and you're trying to open the door with this arm and stuff like that. So
well, Ken Dono, original Dovo, he's selling what's called love handles that go right on the RC controller.
James, there's bags, they
well, I have the bag for the drone, and it fits the original controller that comes with it, but it doesn't fit the RC Pro is much bigger. It's probably a third bigger than the smart
go
controller.
Order the love handles, and that'll work great for you.
Something else. Remember last week, Robbie was talking about to Robbie from Thailand was talking about he knows somebody down in I think it's Australia.
Oh yeah, it's Scotty loves
Scotty. Yeah,
Scotty loves drones or something like that.
So I asked Robbie last week because I guess he's friends with Scotty, and I said, let him know I have a channel if he's interested in promoting, showing something, sending me a sample, basically. And I said particularly a case to put the Air 2S and a case for the controller for when I'm transporting. I said if you'd be interested in that. Well, I didn't get anything back for that, but what I did was I wrote to Robbie for somebody at the company I met, somebody at that particular on that website. And I explained to him, I gave them the link to our channel. I said, we do product reviews. And I said, and I specifically said, I'm looking for a case for the Air 2S and for the RC Pro controller. And I said, if you would be willing to send a sample on that one, I'll do a product review. But I also had to put the caveat inside there. But I tell the good, bad, and the ugly, so you have to be prepared. And it's full disclosure on our channel. And he replied back to me. I did get a reply. Like within 24 hours, I got a reply back from them. Cool. And he said, I'd be glad to send you. I said, just give me your email address. But what he put on there, he said, and what I'd like to send you is, those the for the cameras that you hold in your hand.
Oh yeah, it's called a gimbal.
The gimbal thing. And I'm like, that's not what I want. That doesn't do me. I don't do that kind of. I don't really do that kind of stuff. I didn't send it back to him. I still haven't replied to him, but he was kind. It was very nice that he sent me and offered to send me a free sample, stuff like that. So I need to get back to him, explain to him that I have to have something. What's that?
He may want it back when you're done reviewing it.
Yeah, maybe. But I have to review something that's applicable to my own products that I have here, so I can do a fair evaluation. So I maybe I wasn't clear enough when I sent it off, but he did respond. It was very, very good. Immediately responded back.
You need something like this.
What's that little
a drone case?
Yeah.
There's a drone in that?
Yeah, see, it's even got little wheels.
A handle?
And a handle that pulls out.
Oh, man, I want to see you walking through the airport, Art, with that and pulling it on the ground behind you.
Anyhow, here's the little drone.
That's a tiny drone. That's
And it's an FPV drone. It's got a tiny camera in it.
Is that the one that you ran it? Is that the one that you ran into the trees in that last video? Is that the same one? No.
This is one of the drones that Jordan gave me last week. So I've got like 4 drones to give away. This one's one of them. And Lloyd Mendenhall, he's getting a drone. So,
well, I got to ask you a question, Art. I noticed you do all these. You go out to a little pavilion in a park sometime, and you do these little test flights of these things. All of these drones that you do these with, I notice a similarity between, other than the fact that you run into trees all the time and you're constantly crashing them. Well, something I notice is the audio. Oh, what a coincidence! What a coincidence! Something I noticed is the video quality is it's like they're always like scratchy, like something out of
that's because
the-
with the FPV drone,
Analog.
it's analog and it's not high quality video. Where if I had digital camera, which you'll see in an upcoming video that I'm going to be releasing, it's from a Shen drone squirt that has the digital stuff in it and crystal clear video.
Okay,
So-
okay. Every time I watch it, I feel like I'm on the beginning opening episode of The Outer Limits. You know, your screen. Don't worry about adjusting your screen. We adjust the vertical. We adjust the horizontal.
I mean, I get adjusted to fit the screen, but then the
Well, let's see. It's
quality-
like in and out, and lots of static and all inside there. That's what I see a lot on those.
Well, if you have a digital drone here, Artie, I'll show them what
Okay,
it looks like. There you go.
there you go.
Are you showing it? All right.
Yes, I am.
Oh, that's the
I full screened it, so I can't see anything. Well, that would be me.
Yeah.
There you go.
My top one. I can actually.
So is this
Crop them.
with the FPV? I've never done FPV before. So is this what you're seeing from your goggles inside your
Yep.
goggles when you're?
But this is a DJI, the original DJI FPV. And this was actually the first time I took off. Very first time, right here. And
You got a
off we
lot.
go.
You got a lot of palms in. Oh, those are like the foxtail Hawaiian palms back there. We have those here also. It must be Florida.
Yep.
Yes, this is definitely Florida.
There's one of the canales.
Yeah, I get a little more aggressive eventually.
I see the props. What drone is this?
DJI FPV.
Yeah. DJI FPV drone.
Well,
Bill, your
I can-
audio is
in my
choppy.
there's something in the setting. You change the settings and it changes your field of view so the props don't show up anymore. This is it's got a very wide field of view. But you can do that. You can get rid of it. I just didn't. I just turned it on and went. But like I said, let's move on to something a little quicker. Kind of screwing around. Hooray! Okay. I flew a little faster here. Let's see. Oh.
Yep.
Let's go. And this is okay. It's just like 63 miles an hour. It's fine. This is in sport mode. There's normal mode, sport mode, and then there's
Ludicrous
there's-
speed.
well, it's no. I mean, you change it, take it out of that, and you put it in manual, and then I would probably dump it right into the water if I did that.
Is it's like sport
I'm not
mode?
ready for manual. This is FPV, but it's in flight. It's like a fast GPS drone right now that doesn't apparently care about your horizon. That's not zooming past my backyard there a little bit. Moves okay. It's fun. I just got it. Just got it. The guy TJ Grady sold it to me. It had maybe 10 flights on it, so it's like new. Got a good
Right over.
Deal.
Yeah.
and
Nice. Yeah.
and-
What's the flight time on this?
Well, allegedly 20 minutes from a battery, which is really good for FPV, but you get like 10 to 14. I mean, it depends on how you fly it. You know, if I'm in sport mode the whole time and I'm zooming, there's my dog in the backyard there.
Yeah.
The next time I'm going to go under the wires, I'm going to get real brave and just. but like I said, but that's what it looks like if you actually have a digital transmission.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, it's a DJI, so look,
It
I can
looks,
go.
it
Really
looks
far.
like fun.
I can go. It is fun. I can go really far away.
But you're saying like 20 minutes or like around 15 minutes or something that more realistically when
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
in And
Yeah, 14.
the sport mode.
Most people get around
But
14.
you know, 15 minutes. You would think 15 minutes is a really long time, but
Bill,
15
your
minutes.
audio is kind of messed up.
Yeah,
Is it?
You're real
Yeah.
choppy.
I think with you streaming while you're streaming the video and your audio at the same time,
Yeah.
so it's sacrificing.
It shouldn't have any effect on it. Is it still doing it?
You're still
Yep,
yeah,
it's
right
still
now you're still
doing it.
doing it.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Did that fix it at all?
Now you got.
How's it sound now?
Now you got.
Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, you're okay.
Am I all right now?
Yeah,
Yes.
You're good now.
Yeah.
So I'm not an FPV guy. I've never done it before. So you got these goggles on, but you're still holding the controller inside your hand right here, you know,
Mhm.
because a lot of times I have to look down. To look where buttons are, and I have to flip the back over because they have different, you know, specialty buttons and all on the back and stuff like that. So what do you do?
Oh, muscle memory.
Especially, you know,
How
sometimes.
do you think blind people do Braille?
Well, it's like this, you know, because on the screen, especially with the DJI, you know, you get down to a certain percentage of battery, maybe 20% battery, something like that, and it's like I'm doing either a return to home or I'm landing, and
Yeah,
and
that'll be on your controller.
and I'm gonna be
Got an shit switch on.
yeah, and I'm gonna be panicking because normally what I do is I hit the bypass because I want to fly it straight back to the house without it taking over control.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Well,
you could
but
reach
it's
up
on the
and lift it and
screen.
peek a little bit, especially with
Yeah.
that. You see that drone there? It's got a what they call an oh shit button, where if you, it's like say you have it manual and you mess up. Is my audio okay?
It's a little hinky.
And a
It's
little
better.
lagging. Yeah.
Is it?
There.
Anyway,
Oh no, you're okay. You're okay now.
you're saying that, but I don't believe you.
Well, it comes and goes. It's like, you
Yeah.
know, it's not consistent.
Yeah, I think it's just this voice meter banana thing. Anyway, it's got a no shit button, so you could just hit it and the drone will just stop and hang there.
Mhm.
You know, but you only have so many controls that you're really worried about at first. You got to learn your control. You got to learn your controller and where everything is, you know. And with that, that's nice about the DJI drone. You can just put it right back in the GPS mode, even if you're in manual, and then you're okay.
Oh, a feature I found
Good
out
night,
yesterday. Nice, Susan. Now, another one of the things I found out that I didn't even know was on my Air 2S. It has a downward projection LED light in the center of the chassis, and so I guess maybe for nighttime landing or something like that.
Yep.
And like I guess on the what is it, on the RC Pro, on the back of it, you hit the C2 button and that turns it on and turns it off. And on the other control, the control that comes with it, it's one of the programmable buttons also in the top right or left or something like that. You press that and that will turn that light. I've never done that before. I don't do a lot of night flying around here. There's just too many trees. It's a jungle.
You said Kung Fu Sync. So my audio is behind my mouth. Is that what's going on?
No, I think it's okay now, but
Yeah,
it's still
it is better.
Yeah, it's nothing like when you were when you were trying to talk and show your video or your flying of your FPV.
But you
Nothing like
can-
that. That was really bad.
Like this.
You have to.
Oh, chop. And
I have to look into the settings on that and figure that out.
almost 20 minutes.
It was for,
The
after you stop streaming, go back and take a look at it, and you'll see. That's what
Yeah.
Ness that makes me do. She said, and I think maybe it was it last week or the week before that I was on.
I think it was
Ness
a
said-
week.
I said,
Now
Ness
your
said-
audio is kind of.
She said, you got to go check this out. It was terrible. It was like you were freezing up in the middle, blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff. I didn't notice it.
Kind of like Matt's headroom.
But it's okay
Now,
now.
who remembers that show?
Yeah, you're okay, Bill. You're okay.
Thank you. That's interesting. I wonder if it has to do with. See, I'm using voice meter banana so that I can do stuff like this, and because that's is very important. You got to clear the air, and
It's my dog. Blame it on the dog.
But it happened last week, and I didn't know why. And I eventually rebooted by accident, voice meter banana, and it went away. I was like, oh, well, that was the problem. So, but I haven't done it since. It's been fine, but I haven't really been showing videos. So I wonder, because when you set this thing up, it's got your virtual inputs and blah blah blah. It's fairly complicated. You want to see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe it has to do when I share the screen.
Could be.
Oh, it's acting goofy. There we go. That's it there. That's my voice meter, but yeah, see, look at that. Why is it doing that? Voice meter banana. How do I sound? Do I still sound okay?
Yeah,
you sound good.
Audio's good.
Yeah, but what's weird about it is you got to set it up so that your out is your in, your in is your out. I don't know.
Your picture's kind of weird. Your face is like kind of distorted, but no, that's normally the way you look. Never mind.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Okay, Don Johnson.
Speaking of distorted, hey, we've done 2.5 hours, and so I think it's about time we shut this bad boy down. I want to thank James, as always, and Bill. Everybody in the chat, thanks for coming, and come back next week. Maybe you'll win this cute little drone. So, have a great Sunday. Have a great week. Take care. Catch you next time. Keep them flying. Bye-bye.
And got.